when you're so tired, you kind of feel drunk, but you're not drunk, you're just so friggin' tired. Yet you're not tired from doing something out of alignment. You're tired. You're so filled up with your soul, but your body is done. Okay, so I am creating my vision board for Chinese New Year. I still have my Christmas tree up. I think I'll keep it up till March. I love it. Ouch. I've got glitter. I've got all my like fun things to put on. I haven't glued it together. I'm just like staging it. And it's like a feng shui. Each of the quadrants vision board for the Chinese New Year. Firehorse. I just did this incredible 2-hour call with one of my coaches, Andy Santo Pietro. He's just so fucking tapped in. And we did this meditation at the end, aligning with our Firehorse, like head to head, just like I've done in beautiful equine therapy sessions, and riding the Firehorse and feeling that flow when you just are so at one with the horse. And it's going to be like a fast year. And when I try to control that from my strategic mind, I contract in fear, got to do it right, can't make a mistake, all that stuff. But there's something about feeling I'm one with the Firehorse. It's like, okay, if that didn't work, we'll go this way. If that didn't work, we'll go this way. Like, you can't make a mistake. You just keep evolving and learning and discovering in the adventure of life. So I have this feeling of like, just friggin' live. Just friggin' go for it. And my priorities are epic love. Like, I am so fucking ready to have epic love. Someone who wants to grow with me and evolve with me and evolve into our best self. Prosperity. Like, I've been offered to buy this house. I've only moved in like 2.5 months ago, and the family, bless them, is thriving where they moved to. I love this house. I love this land. I love how it's perfect for my psychedelic somatic integration clients coming. I love it. So 2, prosperity. And 3, my son. I don't know if he'll come back this year. Sure, should hope so. But like, I'm ready. I'm ready to be reconnected, rebuild, restore, replenish, rejuvenate our relationship. Those are my big 3. And then creatively this year, the docuseries. And it could be one, and I get it all organized this year, film it next year. It could be that it's a series year after year. But this idea of like trying to fit into a shoe that's too small, it's like, no, I want the shoe that fits. I want the cowboy boots I can dance in. I know what it feels like to be fully self-expressed. So this is all coming back. So I just got back today from my teacher trainer. We do once a quarter, we meet with the teacher trainers. And it was so good, so fucking good to be with my brothers and sisters and to practice deeply, and to all those places where I expand to here, but I don't expand all the way. It's just like, it just blows through these doors of self-expression, feeling, being blindsided by practices that you think, oh yeah, that's going to be easy. And then you have this huge breakthrough kind of idea. It was so good, so delicious, so nourishing, so confirming, so enlivening. And prior to that, I did 2 days of filming for the podcast. I filmed 10 podcasts and a bunch of content. So it's just been like, holy crappers. I've been creatively alive. And now I have finished my layout. I think I'm going to have a bath. That's another thing for this year, is like double down on my morning practice, double down on my evening practice. And that could be a simple walk or a 10-minute meditation. It doesn't need to be a big thing, but it's like need to bookend the day so that it's all about like getting into that coherence and that frequency and that resonance and that heart-centeredness and that sacral knowing and that listening to the whispers of my heart, not letting any of the old patterns take over. Nope. And it's also about getting stronger. I'm starting tomorrow a 3-month program with Mark Jenkins, who I worked with during the last 2 weeks of the detox that I did with Arya Organic before I went to Austin. Thank God the last day of my detox was before the trip, because my assistant came to support me with the 10 podcasts, and I was able to take her out to a beautiful steakhouse for dinner. And thank God I was able to have some food and wine that I really wanted to share with her. Yeah, it's been amazing to receive support, and now I'm going to get super strong with Mark, and he's my age. He's so strong. But he's like, Allana, as you age, you need certain muscles, so the skin and the muscles hang on the bones. Love in a beautiful way as you age. I'm like, okay, teach me what I need to do. I'm excited. I'm excited to get strong. Deeper core connection, better posture, open to life. Yeah. Holy crap, I'm grateful. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I've been loved. I've been supported. I was picked up from the airport, taken out. I had green chili enchiladas for lunch. It was a huge trough, so I ate half of it for dinner. Life is delicious. Life is beautiful. And everything that's disintegrating around us is meant to fall. And we can bless it and release it as we listen and create the new world within us, in our families, in our careers, in our community, and on this planet. We got this. We got this. So where can you just allow something to bless and release? Where can you more deeply connect with that Firehorse of where you want to go this year, what you want to create this year? And even though we have our intentions, to simultaneously let the divine have its way with us. Put it out there definitely, and then let go and let it be better than you could ever imagine. Oh my God. And then to do it in community, do it together, grow together, adventure together, so that we feel seen and heard and we have each other's back. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I love you. See you next week.